Welcome to Sports Talk with the Jersey Guys. I'm Mike Miller, joined by David Heselfeld and Mike McConnville. This is a show where we do nothing but sit around, drink beer, talk about current sports issues. Today we're going to talk about our Take It or Leave It segment. And
So wait, we're going to talk about Take It or Leave It segment?
Yeah, we're going to talk about the Take It or Leave It segment.
Go.
How do you guys feel about the segment?
We
It's
haven't
going
done
pretty
it yet.
good.
It's a great segment. It's great. You're up.
Sure?
First question.
All right, guys. It's been, what do you say, rumored that Steve Nash wants to go to the Miami Heat next year. How do you feel about that?
I'll let you go first.
I'll take it. If I was Heat, I would take that in a heartbeat. You get, what, 2-time MVP, Steve Nash, to run as your point guard. 3-time. Yeah, sorry, 3-time.
3?
Yeah, 3-time MVP, Steve Nash, to run as your point guard? Hell yeah. If I was Steve Nash, I would jump it on a heartbeat. Now, I understand Steve Nash wants a 3-year extension contract. He wants, he talked about, from what I understand, he wanted the Suns to put more talent around him. And he said he would not leave out the option of going to Miami. And if Miami was smart, they would continue to pursue that. I mean, even if Steve Nash doesn't need the money. Really, he doesn't need that money. You know? Why not go from, a title? Why not? Even if he gets one out of it, so what? At least he can say he has a 3-time MVP and has a ring.
He can fill that void.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it as well. I think it's a good move all around. You know, he's at the point in his career where he's ready to take a step back and be that role player that Miami needs. Be that point guard. And of course, he'll still be able to go up and score his points when he needs to.
He just needs to dish the ball. He doesn't need to score points.
Exactly, and that's what Miami needs. Is they need a guy to dish the ball out. That way, LeBron and Dwayne Wade don't need to act as point guards. Because
Especially
really,
since they're embarrassing almost to the Celtics.
Really, when you watch them play, a lot of the times you'll see LeBron or Dwayne be the one taking the ball up the court.
Yeah.
That's the point guard's job. Those are two guys that should be out there getting sets and trying to make moves on somebody to try and get easy layups or get open shots.
Or, on an inbound pass, they'll,
Or
just throw it all the way across the court.
Yeah,
I think it's a great deal. I mean, Steve Nash is at the point in his career where he's ready to say, look, I've got all the money I need. I mean,
Why not add some rings?
You see him doing endorsements for soccer video games.
Yeah.
He
is a big soccer fan.
He's got money.
Yeah.
He's not looking for money right now.
No.
He's set for life. He's looking for, I want to get a ring.
In all honesty, too, if he were to go down to Miami, just with the endorsements that he would get from being in a Miami uniform down there, it's just the money out of that.
Just the money he'd get from his portion of jersey sales.
Yeah,
I mean, you have Steve Nash on there. Steve Nash is a popular player, especially
in the uniform. Nash? Go to Miami next year.
It'd be smart.
Take the pay cut and go.
Go to the Thunder.
Do it.
No. Don't
Oh, God.
Go to the Thunder.
Don't go to the Thunder.
Why?
Go to the Lakers.
No.
Okay, I can take that. Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Why?
Don't go to the Lakers.
Why?
Oh, just not the Lakers.
Imagine
Wait,
Nash
no,
and Kobe.
I got this. Go to the 76ers.
No, don't go to the Sixers. No. The Sixers have too many point guards and shooters. Sixers need some big men. Don't go to the Sixers.
Sixers need to trade
I'd love to have you.
Dwight Howard.
I'd love to have you, Steve, but they'd have to trade away a lot to get you just to have the room, because there's so many guys there in Philadelphia that can run the floor and shoot. There's not enough big men.
All right, back up. All
right.
Next topic.
Next topic, guys. The NFL today and Nike unveiled their new uniforms. Take it or leave it, the new uniforms being good looking.
Good. You want me to go? Okay, I'll go. I'll take it. I like uniforms. They're nice. They're sleek. Not a whole lot of change, as you can see, as in the physical point of view. But the uniforms are great. They're a different material. They're not supposed to be heavy, as in when sweats, rainy games, snowy games. It's supposed to be a more tighter fit material. Of course, for our offensive linemen, that may show a little too much.
More holes,
yeah. So
sexy, yeah. I know it.
and a worry about, if it being that tight with the receivers and, going all the way up and fully extending themselves to catch balls, how that's going to, fare and everything. But I like the uniforms. I think they look great. I wish some of the teams would sit there and change their designs and everything. But I like the uniforms. And I'll let you, the gloves. The gloves.
Love the gloves.
Those
are college gloves because the college idea.
Yeah, but still, they're nice. What do you think?
Gonna have to see till game day. You don't really know what they're gonna affect.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, they're gonna be tighter. You're supposed to be able to run faster in them.
Yeah, they're lighter, technically lighter, tighter, and they're not supposed to peel away from the pads.
I mean, the Seahawks jersey looks dumb.
But
They shouldn't-
it's
they
better
shouldn't-
from last year's.
I like last year's,
You like
but they need to do something more with that lime green. They need to make that like the majority, like a big
does
color.
stick out.
Yeah. Just make a lime
Well,
green uniform.
Well, that's
Yeah,
one of their
pure lime
alternate
green.
uniforms.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know now since the new year.
Well, from previous years, they've had a lime green uniform.
Well, yeah.
Been their alternate.
I mean,
So
it's all in their gloves. It's a stripe down the pants, or whatever the hell it is now. It's like a triangle, upside down
Something
triangle
like
going
that.
down the pants. Like,
who knows?
yeah. I mean, the Rams did it right back to their, back in the orange. I'd like to see the Bucks go back to the creamsicles.
Oh,
That
God,
would be
no.
awesome.
Come on.
Neon cream.
I mean, come on. So you go from the creamsicle color to red and black.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you saw which one they won a Super Bowl in.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
the
but-
creamsicles.
But
gotta
I
mix
like
it
the
up.
creamsicles.
Why not?
I'm sure you
With
do.
the whole
Shut
Buccaneer
up.
pirate on there.
Referring to those, I don't like those. They're disgusting.
Okay. You really didn't need to clarify that for us, but
You brought it up.
okay, Dave. I believe you have a question.
All right. NASCAR guys. Halfway point before the halfway point. Do you think Dale Jr. is actually going to win a race before then?
Let me just say something really quick on this topic. We could make this a whole segment if we
We
wanted
could.
to.
You guys could. I would
Oh, yeah.
do the whole mic thing and just
Sit
back
down.
out.
Dave, gotta stop. All right, Mike, go.
I'm gonna take it before the halfway point. I you know what, he is having such a good year this year. I mean, you look at his finishes, second in the 500. Probably could have won that.
Okay, now just to clarify, the
Daytona
Bef-
500.
well before how many races are before the halfway point?
That would be 18.
18 races
Right.
before the halfway point.
Well, the
So
18th
that
race
is
the
halfway.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
how many we in 5 now? So 12?
Six.
6. So we're in 6 and
we're
12.
on the 6th one. So we've
12
got 12 races left.
12
for him to
races
win.
and then an all-star break.
okay.
So his finishes for this year so far are
Vote
second
Dale
at
Jr.
Daytona, 14th at Phoenix, 10th at Bristol, or
No,
10th at Las Vegas, then was 15th at Bristol,
Yes.
and then a third at California, and another third at Martinsville. Which
Crazy ending of that race.
probably had
If he had more
one of
stones,
the better cars.
if he had more stones, he
Oh,
should have dove
well,
bomb.
the
Ryan
problem
Newman.
was he just couldn't get going on the restart, and you saw
Well,
that with him
it
the
wasn't
whole
that.
race.
It was his car was too badly damaged from the wreck. Because if
Right,
you look,
but It's true. That's
I
true.
think it was Boyer or Gordon smashed into his right
Well,
front tire.
well,
and
he kind of got like
He got
wedged
sandwiched in
in
between
He kinda got
Allmendinger and
sandwiched in.
Gordon.
You know, there was a lot. I think he had like 5 different cars actually make contact with him going through that accident.
Damn it, AJ Allmendinger not racing dirty.
Hey, you know what?
Much respect to him. But, come on.
I am thrilled with Junior's position in the way he's ran this year because
He has been running good this
his worst race was Phoenix. You know, as far as running wise, and he
Yeah.
still managed a 14th place finish with it.
Right.
Las Vegas, he dominated the early part of that race. Kind of faded back a little
He
bit,
didn't
got
stay up with
behind
the
on their
changes on the track.
adjustments. Bristol, he
That was his own
definitely
damn
had-
fault.
Yeah, he definitely had a
Stupid
top
ass.
3 car. He had a top 3 car in that race.
I wouldn't go there. I would say he had top 5.
I would say he had a top 3 car with track position.
Do you really think he would have beaten?
I'm not saying he would have beaten them.
No,
I'm saying
no,
he
no,
had
I'm
a
saying,
top 3
You
car.
said he had a top 3 car. That means that would have put him in front of the 3 MWR cars.
Yeah,
Would he have finished in front of them?
I think he could have. Yeah, I think
at
he
the
had a
time-
top 3 car.
At the time he pitted, he was behind them.
Like I said, with track position, he had a car that was good enough to hang on to a top 3 spot. Bristol is all about track position, you know it. He had a car good enough to run in the top 3, as long as he got the track position.
Okay, so I would take it that Mike takes Junior winning.
Oh yeah,
winning before the halfway
I'm
point.
taking him winning at Richmond.
McConville?
I don't know, honestly. You really can't say. I mean, he has good races and bad races. More of the latter now of good races, since, with them coming with the EFI engines, and they can look at all the throttle responses for his teammates, and he can figure out where to run, stay on the gas more, hit the brake, and whatnot, what line to run. I would like to see him win 1 or 2 races. I'm going to extend it. I know Mike's not going to like this, but what's with halfway anymore? I mean, there's 26 races to the chase. So halfway, 18 races really isn't halfway anymore.
I'm talking about halfway point throughout the whole season.
I know, but see, the way I see it is...
Before they get back to Daytona is the way I'm looking at it. Can he win before they get back to Daytona?
See, now the way you said that, can he? Yes.
Will he win before he gets back to Daytona?
Will he? I don't know. He could, because you have Talladega. He's...
Oh yeah,
he
anybody
was
win.
He was the Pied Piper.
Kevin LePage could win a race.
Oh, come on.
If circumstances allow. But
That's like saying Danica Patrick's going to win the 500 or the Indy 500 this year, even though she's not going.
Well, she could if she wins. In circumstances.
Anything is possible in sports.
Are you going to take Junior winning before the halfway point this year? If so, which race do you think it will be?
What would be his best chance? What race would be his best chance to win?
His best chance would definitely be Talladega, because that's what he's good at. With the package they have now that keeps the cars from doing that 2-car tandem bullshit, he definitely can. He can turn back into what he was and being the Pied Piper.
Definitely a restrictor plate racing. I mean, I think you saw a little bit of that at Daytona.
Definitely.
I mean, he definitely didn't dominate the way he used to, but he was able to move the car around that
He
wheel.
said I was listening to his in-car radio, and he said when he was running mid-pack, he was only running half throttle to stay with the pack. To start passing guys, he would run 3/4 throttle. And when he went from mid-pack to the front, he was running full throttle. He went through the pack by himself.
Yeah, he was able to. I think he definitely had the best car at Daytona.
Let me just say something really quick. If it wasn't for that fucker Greg Biffle dragging the brake down the backstretch, Dale Jr. should have won that race.
I think I thought he was going to be honest. I thought he was going to make a move and get by him because he just had the momentum coming off of turn 2.
If Junior would have made the move down the backstretch and got a little dirty with Biffle and got back behind Kenseth, he would have had to run coming off turn 3 and would have got him.
You saw the same thing in the truck race the day before. The 2 days before. You were able to get that slingshot move.
Right. Slingshot move is definitely back in super speedways.
But we got to move this along.
We gotta move this along now, guys.
So I'll take Junior at Talladega.
Okay.
Good. All right, Mike, you got the next one.
Next topic.
All right, guys. Do you think Andrew Luck will have a better career than RG3?
You want to start?
No,
No, we'll start. Okay, I'll start.
He started all of them. You start.
All right, I'll start.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm going to cautiously leave this. I think RG3 is going to be the better player.
Mike Shanahan.
I can't see him staying with the Redskins too long. I think he's going to be one of those guys that doesn't stay with his drafted team for long. I just don't see that working out well. I just think he's too good, and the Redskins are too poorly managed and too poorly coached right now to keep a guy of this caliber around. So I can see him maybe playing 2-3 years there before he moves on, finds greener pastures, and really just lights off his career. Now, Andrew Luck, I really like him. I think he's a great player, guys. I think he's going to have a great career. It's just I really see and feel RG3 being a special player. I mean, he kind of just came out of nowhere this year.
But yeah, don't you think you're just living in the moment?
That's the
Well,
thing.
yeah,
But you only have
run.
you only have 1 year of work for him. You have for Andrew Luck, you have multiple years.
That's true. That's why I'm taking, or that's why I'm leaving it cautiously, because from what I see of RG3 right now, I really like it. The way he's able to run, the way he's able to pass, his accuracy,
Do you
his
think he's
roll
just a
out of
bigger
the
Mike
pocket.
Vick? Bigger as in built, bigger and could withstand more hits?
We'll see how he does in the NFL before I can say that, but I mean, he's definitely bigger.
Yeah, definitely bigger, but
Would you compare him to Cam Newton?
Nah, Cam's
Cam's a special breed.
Cam's something
but
else.
Cam's 6'6", RG
Cam's-
6'2".
Yeah, Cam's taller. I
Cam
think-
Newton's something else. I mean, he doesn't really fit too much of any kind of mold.
Eagles should trade
I'm
Mike Vick's Jones.
gonna say this is gonna come down to maybe really close as far as who ends up with a better career. But I think RG3 will probably have the better career.
I'm kind of a little torn on this. If you go by stats
Mm-hmm.
and everything, I believe Andrew Luck, hands down, will have the better stats. He will have the better career. May even have. You'll probably end up having a couple of Super Bowls too. Because
but stats and career, I mean,
yeah, if you go down by the numbers for the career, if you go down through the numbers, Andrew Luck will have the better career because of the numbers. If you read the numbers, he will have definitely more passing yards. Won't have the rushing yards of what RG3 would have.
I don't know about saying he's gonna have more passing yards. I mean, RG3 doesn't run that much. He is more of a pocket passer.
He is, yes, but I got a feeling
and
when it
Andrew
comes
Luck does run.
when it comes down
rarely.
into the
He
NFL,
catches. Don't forget he catches too.
yeah, I just think you're gonna see more, and unfortunately, it's gonna be because of Shanahan's system too, of the bootlegs out and everything. That RG3 is gonna be running more than probably he should be. Just because he's out in the bootleg. He has that open field, so he's going to take off.
So you think he'll be with Washington and Shanahan for a while?
I think so, yes. I think they're going to utilize him with his, his feet, his mobility, but he's also has that pocket presence, so he can still be comfortable in the pocket, which, basically you get best of both worlds. You get a good pocket passer, and then you get the mobility of it. As for a bigger impact player for the teams, RG3 is going to be the bigger impact player for the career. I don't think RG3 is going to win that many Super Bowls as in Luck would. I'm saying Luck, if they build a talent around him, he's probably going to win about maybe 2 to 3 Super Bowls. I just think because he has the Peyton Manning aspect, okay, a little bit more mobility as in Peyton Manning. If he sticks in with the research and everything that Peyton used to do, or still does, and could stick in with that, I think if they build a talent around him, he'll do it. I think with RG3, even with the talent built around him, I just don't see him winning more than 1 Super Bowl. I don't. I think he's going to be a great quarterback. I think he's going to be dynamic, but I just don't think career-wise, I think it's probably, if you go by the numbers, it's going to go more towards Andrew Luck. If you go by the feel of the team and how he is and been with the team, it's going to go through RG3.
I'm interested to see how they do.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see these two go.
I am. I'm really, and then even when RG3 was with Gruden, RG3 even admitted that it's going to be him and Andrew Luck
for a long time
for their career. They're always going to get compared, and
which is good.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Rivers and Eli.
Yeah.
There's always going to be those comparisons for those two because of the trade.
I think Rivers is better, but Eli just has Super Bowls. He's had the better teams.
Yeah, he's had the better teams. Eli's had the better teams.
I don't know if you can say Rivers is better anymore. I mean, I've seen Eli Manning do a lot.
He has better stats.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he has a better career, but he has better stats.
Yeah,
but stats are stats.
I'm just going off what Dave said with stats and career.
Yeah, if you go by the stats in the career, Yeah, he's gonna. He has,
Eli has the better
technically-
career, but Philip Rivers has the better stats.
you know.
I guess I agree with that. Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
All right.
So finally give me fucking one of them.
Oh my God.
Christ.
All right. Next
Next
topic.
topic.
All right, guys, take it or leave it. Tiger Woods, the favorite to win the Masters this weekend.
I'll go for it. I'm taking it. Taking it. He has the momentum. He has his swing back. He is putting good. He's shown brilliance of that old Tiger. And I think he's going to come into the Masters and he's going to stay within the top. First, second round, third round, he's just going to blow everybody away.
But you're basing this off of one.
I don't care. I think his
one
confidence.
weekend.
I think his confidence is way high.
And
Confidence does a lot for a golfer.
he
Granted,
has made steady improvements over the
Okay.
last couple months.
True, but in the last couple of tournaments he played, the first couple rounds he's been decent,
Mhm.
and then in the last round he's tanked, and then he just happened not to tank.
Well,
You know,
at
in
the
the
Arnold
confidence.
Invitational,
It's
at the Arnold
Everyone
Palmer, he
else
was-
tanked.
no.
Yeah,
I
but
feel tanked, and he
sometimes
just-
that's just how it is, you know. Sometimes that's how you win.
And then all it takes is that one win and get that confidence up. And like I said, with golf, it's all about confidence. You start getting pissed off at your shots are going to go crappy. You start feeling your shots and you start feeling good. And you start getting confidence of your hitting, your putting, your driving. That's it.
And
With Tiger, you know, I'll take him over the field.
and we know that firsthand with Junior. Once you start getting it back,
Yeah.
get that monkey off your back.
He hasn't gotten the monkey off.
No,
the
he
hasn't got the
hasn't,
monkey
but
off, but he's getting close.
he's pulling that monkey off.
Yeah.
I think Tiger's, you know, Tiger's gotten the monkey off
He's
his
got
back
the monkey
because he
off.
has won a PGA tournament.
Yeah.
You know, since everything happened.
Hey, you give me
Thanksgiving.
Tiger versus the field. I'll take the field. I mean, Rory McIlroy, Phil Mickelson have just been better.
Oh yeah,
Overall,
I'm
they've
not
been-
saying that I think Tiger's going to win, but I'm saying Tiger should be a threat. I think he's going to be
course he's gonna be a
a
threat.
threat.
He's
He's going to
Tiger.
be
No,
there at the
I
end.
am saying
He's not-
I'm going to go down
No,
and I'm saying it right now at 9:48 p.m. that Tiger Woods will win the Masters by at least 3 strokes.
And we'll come back next week and do our vids and go ha ha ha.
Okay, but we'll do it. All right, I'm taking it.
So where
Put a
you
little
go?
gentleman's wager on it.
Oh no!
I said gentleman's. I said
No.
gentleman's wager.
No.
The wager will be made off camera.
Okay.
There's
We're just kidding. No.
no gambling going on here. So I
That's
guess
what that's what a gentleman's
you're
wager
leaving
is.
it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's
That's
taking
it,
the
yeah,
field.
I'm taking it.
I'm taking
I'm here
Rory.
with Tiger. I don't think he's gonna win.
I think
I'm taking
Tiger.
Rory on this.
Tiger
one.
hasn't won at the Masters in 7 years.
So he's due
I
for it.
don't.
7 years.
Yeah,
It's been
it's been 7 years since the last time he got a green
Really?
jacket.
Wow.
Yeah. Didn't
It's
think I
been
know
that long.
stuff, did you?
I really
No,
feel
I
that
do
long.
stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna take Tiger 100% all the way. Go Tiger. All right.
Go
Next-
field.
Final topic.
Next topic with the Eagles All Pro left tackle Peters. I forget his first name. Jason Peters. With that injury, he might be out for what's blown Achilles. Yep. They're projecting he's
Successful
probably going to
surgery.
be out all the way, through the whole season. Maybe able to be eligible for playoffs. But take it or leave it. The Eagles is going to make an outside move to fill that spot.
I'll let you go first.
They'll probably pick someone up at the draft. But I wouldn't say it'd be somewhere in the high rounds because they have bigger concerns, like on in defensive for the linebackers. Get 1 or 2 linebackers in some of the early rounds, and then
Get depth
And
for the
you know,
offensive tackle.
and then in like maybe the 6th or 7th round, pick up 1 or 2. Just
Just
to
put some
see if
yeah.
if they work. They can fill in until Peters comes back. Maybe Sante Samuel is still there. Could trade him.
Good trade bait. But
Trade
do you
him.
really want to waste Asante Samuel on getting a left tackle to basically
Well, no.
rent.
See, I'm not saying get a good left tackle. Get value for Asante Samuel.
Well, yeah,
Trade him for a
third-round
mildly
pick is what I was
good
thinking.
left tackle and maybe a second round.
No one's giving me a second rounder for Asante Samuel. I love Asante.
Fuck
He's one of my
Asante. He can't
favorite.
tackle.
That's not his job to tackle. He's a cover.
That's the
corner.
job of the defense.
Oh.
You have to defend the pass, and you have to learn how to.
That's not
You
what
have to
he
tackle
does.
the runner.
He's a cover corner. Name cover corners that can tackle. Cover
Namdi
corners.
Asamoah,
He can't tackle.
Brandon
We saw
Carr.
that last year.
Terrence Newman.
Terrence
Champ
Newman
Bailey.
can't tackle. Champ
Champ Bailey.
Bailey can't tackle.
Are you Brian fucking Dawkins?
Oh my god. He's not a cover corner, you idiot. He's a safety. Oh my god. Are you
All right,
kidding?
all right.
What? Alright. You know what?
No wonder you Eagle fans are so
Oh my
fucked up.
god.
No wonder their defense sucks. They don't teach anyone how to fucking tackle.
Oh my god. You're a disgrace to Eagles fans.
Steelers fan.
Calling
Steelers
Brian Dawkins a cover corner. The man was a freaking free safety.
I know he was a
You're
free safety. I
talking
just want to see you pissed
Oh
off.
my god. You just made me sick to my
I
stomach.
just want to see you flip
Oh.
out.
All right.
Oh my god.
Take it or
Relax,
leave it,
dude.
Mike.
You know what? I'm so good.
Jose Leo Hansen.
You're gonna leave it?
You know what? He can, but he's not cover corner. He's a nickel.
Well,
That's why.
well, when he was playing the outside corner,
Well, yeah.
when they had Sheldon Brown and Lito Shepard. Back those days.
Back when Lito and Sheldon were good.
Yeah.
Ish. But I'm
guys to
gonna
Super Bowl.
leave it. I think they're just gonna be like, he's on the left side.
They did
He's
sign
not-
King Duncrap.
Yeah, they signed Kingdom.
Exactly.
But,
What the fucking
you know how
knew?
he
it is a sign.
You know.
It is someone who can protect Mike Vick's
Mhm.
non-blind side. And I think that's what the big thing is, that it's his non-blind
You know, we
side.
still have Todd Harriman's covered blind side, so I think we'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
you know,
I
just
think the
roll
Eagles will
Vic to
just-
the left.
We'll just play someone that they have to replace them, and then go draft
'Cause all
somebody
that person
just to
needs
be
to
a
be
backup
is
or
solid.
something like that.
he just
Yeah.
needs to be solid. He doesn't need to be
Yeah.
an all-pro.
They're
You know.
they're not going to go out and spend something to get somebody who's another All-Pro. When
Trade
they
up
know
and
that
back
they
to
are
Leo.
going to get their All-Pro back next year.
Yeah.
Now, I don't see them keeping him on the active roster for the playoffs.
So you think they'll put him on IR?
I think they'll just pull him on IR and be
Let
like,
him
all right,
rest.
we'll see you in 2013.
Just let him rest.
Because it's just not worth,
How suck you would be if
wasting
he's
that.
on IR and they make the Super Bowl and win. Oh.
That's another topic.
Yeah, another topic for another day.
That's a.
Good if I had that thought.
That's a. All right.
Ouch.
It's like, all right, let's see what we can. We've seen what we can do without Peters. Let's cut him. We
Fuck
won a Super
that,
Bowl
yeah,
without
right.
him. So,
Back to
all right,
back.
well, that was interesting. We ran a little bit long on that today.
Yeah,
it was something.
just a little.
But we had a good discussion. So, all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Sports Talk with the Jersey Guys, and we hope you come back for another episode.